Hello everybody, it's me, and at last, with this most recent bug fix, after 3 of them, we have finally actually gotten the banana monkey to function. So, we're going to be looking at it today, and I'm very excited because personally, I think that this is the strongest thing to come out of the most recent Halloween event. Because, like, for one, it has Guerrilla Tactics, or Berserk in this game as it's called, which is essentially a choice, or a specialty gloves, but an ability, right? So you can stack that with specialty gloves itself. Now I'm not going to be doing that just yet because I got unlucky and I couldn't get the secret ability in time for this showcase, but we're going to be trying out this specific Banokey. And this one I'm honestly very excited for. We have got a tender, very clumsy and nimble, and personally, this is the best personality. I really think this is the best one to use, so run it. I think this is what you should use. Being very fast is just really helpful, so I'd go for it, though you can switch between Foolish or Tender, whichever one you really prefer. I went with Tender because I'm scared of Protogon, as always. But yeah, we have Assertive. Our Brawler type attacks can hit any foe, including Spear type Loomians. So something like Icicle now takes super effective damage from Rogue Assault, same with Maraith, and by the way, this thing should not have Rogue Assault right now. If by the time you're watching this video and you can't get Rogue Assault by Rally or by Level Up, just run Banana Slam. But right now I'm going to be running Rogue Assault. I also rallied to get Raging Tackle, but some part of me didn't want to use Raging Tackle because I don't want to freaking die, because I feel like it works very counterproductive with my Clutch Plushie. Yeah, here we have Brawn Boost to sharply boost our attack. The whole idea of this monkey is we want to set up, be a huge threat, and then heckin' die with Banana Split. Banana Split, we sacrifice our remaining health to launch a banana peel at the opponent's side of the field, which, whenever they enter the battle, their speed will get lowered. We now have access to Sticky Web in Loomian Legacy. At last, Sticky Web is here. And yeah, with Body Slam, you can go with whatever you want. Then we have Rogue Assault. Just hit really, really freaking hard. Hey, I heard the TPs. Because I'm Tender, I just realized that I don't really need to run that little bit of extra range defense. So getting 88 health so you have as much health as possible, with getting 12 energy to give you 250, then 200. So you're as fast as possible and hit as hard as possible. And with this specific set, I'm pretty sure you actually get to outspeed. Yeah, you outspeed all non-boots Deladrix, which is awesome. And yeah, don't ask why I have it in a Volt Disc. Please don't. I'm not answering it. But yeah, here's to just freaking hoping that this works. And apparently I was told by Ait that this ability is also supposed to make simple type moves neutral against Spirit. So I don't know. We're going to find out. But the best way to counter this thing, if you're worried about it, is probably just a poison type. Stuff like Barblast is really strong into it. But be careful, because this thing also has strong moves such as Slapdown and Frost Punch, and it also can be a suicide lead with Icicle Traps plus Banana Split. But yeah, hopefully that you all enjoy, and let's get right into it. Alrighty, here we go into the first battle. I also, oh, hey, I thought you were relaxing, kitty. Was I being too loud? I probably was being too loud. Okay, so 1 Brawn Boost, and we're in a pretty solid spot. Like, pretty solid, actually. Yeah. Actually, realizing now, if you are worried about dealing with Banokey, just bring an Icicle and freaking hope it's not Assertive. Let's do this. Do this for Boots. This is also for that Sea Drake. This is also really strong. I could probably honestly lead with it, right? But the problem is we do not have super strong moves to click first. We need to set up our Brawn Boost first, so we're going to figure that out. So that's why I'm thinking Nymare into Zulong, then switch into Sea Drake. I go Lashent, I fade away. They have no switches into that. Then I get on the field safely, and then maybe I could set up. One setup with Banokey and him in a solid spot. The only real problem is, actually, do I outspeed Duskin? I actually think that I do. 200 Nimble Dusket. It's 174. Is it? We're 175. Oh shoot, we outspeed Dusket. Which means if we get on the field safely with a Brawn Boost, we probably one-shot the entire team. Which would mean that we could probably just bring Luminami to be a little bit safer against the Eruptidon. Or I could go Protogon, which has strong Zip Zaps. let's just run this. Double Nim. I'm down for double Nime. As they're into Zulong lead, as I can just go Nimere. If they go into Sea Drake, this does not really matter. So we're vibing. And we killed the one thing that outsped the Banokey. Now, here's one problem is because of the ability allegedly being bugged, we still do not have access to hitting spirit types neutrally with simple. Now, you might be like, that doesn't really matter in this fight. It does when you remember that they had a Dusket, which resists our melee move. So Luminami's fine here. Luminami means I just get to flash and flee, and if they switch into Sea Drake, I go Lashent, I fade away, and then I get to go... Do they just go not Lashent, Sea Drake here? Dakota. Okay, we just go into Lashent then. I mean, we're never, ever scared of Dakota. Realistically, they stay in base form, and they go for big hit. Alright. Okay. Okay, I mean, now I want to get hazards up, because clearly he can't deal with anything. Actually, realizing now, if I could get Banana Split up. Oh. Be wild, actually. Let's just go back into this. Like, I don't get why he's doing this. The reasoning behind all these switches is dumb, I'll be honest. He can't do anything. Dragon Beam isn't even... That doesn't even do anything. Wow, who knew that was a bad move? It's Flash and Flee. If they go into Sea Drake, it doesn't matter. We go into Lashent. Well, we do know that we outspeed this, right? We can go Banokey. And do we just throw out the Rogue Assault that he actively can't switch into? I think that we do. We get to throw out an assertive Rogue Assault. Let's go. Banokey, boom. Down goes an Ovideus. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now, I think the one downside to this thing specifically is that it costs 100 energy to use Banana Split. Which is a lot, right? It's a lot for, like, then you sacrifice yourself after you use it, right? I feel like it's a very, very high risk and slightly lower reward than I would be happy with. I'm going to be honest, I think it probably could be buffed to at least 75 energy. Jamie despises Sticky Web, so it makes sense that he didn't want it in the game, and his way to compensate for us wanting Sticky Web or just getting it in the game in general is to give it to us through a very risky method. So I guess, right? Okay, Zeruptodon is in, but Banokey getting that one kill is nice. The thing is, if we can get our Banokey in on the field against something that is threatened by us that would want to switch out, the problem is we don't have a very strong defensive typing, so bug types are kind of the thing. We also freaking hit hard. Oh my god, this thing is so cool. I love that it can hit all this stuff. I'm gonna go Flash and Flee here. If they Dark Surge, that's okay. We get to go into probably just do I just go Nemesis? I think I could just go Nemesis, right? Nemesis gets the jet stream off. I freaking love Nemesis. By far one of my favorite things. I think Nemesis is my favorite thing to come out of Sweet Retreat or Trick Retreat. And what? Banokey's the best competitive thing. Like, Banokey is gonna hit so hard with choice band moves, plus assertive being an option. Like, assertive choice band is also an insanely strong option. I think that could probably be a little bit better, but I like being able to switch between my moves, sort of, and be able to choose whenever I want to sacrifice myself with Banana Split. I'm sort of starting to think that I might not be able to set up and win the game. I mean, they could go with Icigool, I'm thinking, as their last. And if it's Icigool, I really want to show off assertive killing the Icigool in one hit. I really, really want to show that off. But the thing is, we can always fade away here, for one. Because the Icigool, even if it comes in, we hit it super effectively, we go into the Banokey, then we actually just get to Brawn Boost. I know you might be a little confused. Why would you just Brawn Boost? Fun fact, we can actually probably just Brawn Boost here, I think. I think we can just Brawn Boost. Because this thing is also Brute Force, I'm never worried about any, like, status conditions that could possibly come up on me. So we're not Brute Force. We're going to go for the Brawn Boost here. Now here's the thing, I have Banana Split, so in case Banokey is not actually that effective in the battle, I can set up my Banana Split, which could make all the difference. That was a crit, by the way. Did not take that much from a +1, but it's clear that this thing is... Oh, it's not even +1. It's very clear that this thing is a Soul Burst, but he already used Soul Burst with the Eruptodon. So we just get the kill there, and we've clicked a Rogue, a Brawn Boost, and a Rogue, and we still have enough for a Banana Split. Like, we can put in solid work and then go for, like, stuff. Well, we're dead here. We're gonna go for a Rogue. No reason not to. Oh, does this just kill? Y'all. Oh no. Alrighty, here we go into the next one. So the first thing we want to look at is any potential boots user. There's Deladrix and there's Cannabo, which are the best candidates that we have. We also have incredibly free Rogue Assault. Shoot, man, it is so free. The one problem is we don't hit the Metronet very hard. We don't hit the Whipple Drift very hard. So we kind of want to be worried about that. But Nemesis does also have like a Dark Surge that is trivially hard for him to switch into. Yeah, he has Moraith and he has Moriel, but with Moriel I just bring in this, right? He has no switches into this, so then I Fade Away for free. If I Fade Away, their switching to Fade Away would realistically be either Whipple Drift or Cosmeleon. If it's Cosmeleon, I get to go into this for free, which outspeeds it. And then we never want to go for a move, and Rogue Assault at that point is free. Icicle Traps is a really good move to get up, but I don't have access to it here. So I think it's going to be thinking about whittling down this Whipple Drift. My best way to do that is to honestly go Protogon. One honest issue I'm having is definitely this Deladrix. Maybe if I do this, I could catch the Deladrix. Right? If I do this and I just Jet Stream immediately, I'm never worried about Moraith because I can just go Lashent. And then I can just bring this as well. This also can end up outspeeding the Metronet if I have to go for a big move to kill it, without having to risk Nimeray switching in. But that's also a little risky. I'm also very weak to Cannabo if I do this. Or do I just bring Luminami? Same team as last time. It does work. But I have to be a lot safer around the Deladrix. I'm kind of predicting Deladrix lead here. That's not really what I wanted to see, I'm going to be honest. Maybe it's Analyze. Probably not, but... Okay, anyway. Well, now that he's shown off that he can't switch into Flash and Flee, let's just Flash and Flee. Because if they go into Whipple Drift, we just go into Lashent. So we could have just killed with Gamma Pulse there, which is honestly probably the better move for me to go for. But this being dead is really good because now there's no potential impersonate shenanigans that's going to happen. Let's go Luminami immediately. I'm going Luminami because I don't want to have Shatter happen. I'll take that. Analyze Baffle is certainly a decision. I'll be honest. That is certainly something I've ever seen. Where my kitty went? She was laying on my bed back there. That's why I didn't make it. Because I didn't want to disturb the kitty. We can actually just Frost Beam this, fun fact. Like, it can't do anything. If it goes for Magnify, it dies. Like, that's the thing. Oh, Tempest. Is that Choice Specs? There's no way. That's Goggles, right? That lived that. That is honestly very surprising. Let's go to this then. I'm also going to zoom photos from this, right? Actually, no. It's Goggles. Oh, yeah, that's Goggles. This is a Goggles Wind Trick, not Wind Trick. Whipple Drift that is slowly getting very annoying to deal with. Kitty? I've been playing a lot of Block Tails recently. I've been trying to collect every card in the game. I currently only need Feel Fine. That's the last one that I can get. The other ones are locked behind Bucks, which is a little annoying, but hey, we ball. I really want to go Banokey and then Brawn Boost, but it's not worth. We're going to go Brittany. Brittany works exceptionally well because I can just Flash and Flee, and if they end up going into the Whipple Drift, we just go into Lashent, we Fade Away again, and then we can keep this up. I don't care if they go back into Whipple Drift. It doesn't matter to me. Like, this does not matter. Yes, it does cause me to lose energy. Yes, it does, like, lose momentum for a little bit. But then I can just Fade Away again and then do a different play next turn. I honestly want to get a little bit more chip on the Moriel, so maybe my Pepper Burst could kill. Gale Force. You're just buffing my Nimes. Is he not? I mean, I'll take it. We'll just Fade Away. This is definitely Goggles, though. So this has to switch here. Into Moraith. So we just kill Moraith. If we go into the Banokey, it... Actually, hold on. I think we could still outspeed the Whippledrift with Banokey? I think that we do. Because Banokey with very nimble, and let's go with a Whippledrift that's offensive nimble with gusts being up. Assume it's 200 speed. 167 compared to my faster Banokey, even under Gale. So we are a happy camper right now. If they go Whippledrift, they're throwing. Oh wait, no, it's boots. It's boots because it gets more damage the faster it is. I don't know why that took me so long to realize. This was a bad switch. This makes sense. It's gonna do this though. But they can just Flare Blast and kill this, so we are going to lose something that's really valuable in this game. I think we're probably gonna lose this. Typhoon's gonna do a lot. Yeah, a lot of damage. Just slap down if we can. I'm assuming Flare Blast, no, as they go into the more real, as we get big damage with slap down. Not big damage, but good utility, I'd say. Slap down gets rid of Clutch plushie. Okay, I've seen it all. Okay, so now we're actually going to try to stall this thing. I can beat this thing in a 1v1 stall match. So we're going to go for Sap Plant, start getting our health back with our Lashent. As I go for a Shadow Lurk, which won't do too much to me. Amulet is going to restore our health. Oh, freak. I forgot one of many. I didn't think that got rid of Sap Plant. I'm going to be entirely honest. That was a big throw by me. Big throw. I'm trying to think now in my head. If Whippledrift is Boots, then that's Boots Tempest, which honestly is very bad for me. Do I do this and then Nemesis? Yeah, I think this and Nemesis, right? Lashent is now useless, so we're going to figure out something else, not figure else something. My God, you got this brain. I'm running on a little bit of low hours of sleep, exclusively because I stayed up really late last night, even though I knew I would have to wake up today because I have math classes on Wednesday. I'm not a student. I've graduated, but I am the teacher's assistant. So hey, I'm doing good, right? I'd say so. Anyway, I want to get this Banokey on the field, but it's a little difficult. Now, something tells me this is Boots, right? But I actually live this hit. Gale Force, they go for Strong Gust, assuming that I would switch in fear of potential Luster loot. But I'm pretty sure that Tempest would do more. They did just buff my speed, though. What? This is great. You should give me, like, a free huge damage. Oh, shoot. Nemesis. Okay, buddy. Palm. Hello? What? Hello? Do you not realize I outspeed you because you gave me Strong Gust? I mean, they just Soul Burst now, right? Then they Pyrokinesis get all their health back. And then... Oh, no, Nime. Nime just comes in, then I get on Pulse, it dies. If I don't die, then Protagon comes in, and then I get +1 ranged attack because you need +2 melee defense, or +2 ranged defense to get a ranged or a melee attack buff. So I think I'm fine. Worst case scenario, though. Yippee! So how fast is my Nemesis right now? Nemesis 200 nimble is about 181. Metronet Willbound with 200 nimble is about 181. That was a speed tie that I won. Okay, well, here's Cosmillion. Well, our guy didn't really do anything. We're gonna go into this Brawn boost, and then actually, no, we win the game with the monkey, which is nice. Oh, it could be Impersonate, though. Yeah, I guess it could be Impersonate, which at that point, then I just Rogue, right? I don't have to worry about getting +1, I just Rogue. I really wanted to get it on the field more often this game, but it proved to be very difficult. Okay, yeah, I don't really care about this. So, Palm, Typhoon, Thunder Blast. So what? What's your last move? I mean, you don't have Stab anymore. What is his last move? If he does not show Impersonate, I'm going to go into Banokey and Brawn Boost. Ah, okay. It is Palm 3 attacks. Typhoon, Thunder Blast, and Flare Blast, which means Banokey, we get to go into it. Now, Typhoon does not have any secondary effect, so we can just Brawn Boost here, and we are a happy camper. Brawn Boost comes out as they go for a wait on this turn. They have no way to damage us, and we go for the Brawn Boost, and now we can punch it in the face really, really, really freaking hard. Really, really freaking hard, and it still does not do more damage than a Hollow Bunch at neutral. And down goes the Cosmillion Banokey, cleaning up the game, making it a very clean, what was it, 4-0, I think? I don't freaking remember. Alrighty, and here we go. Hi, little cat, into the next one. So, this is actually a fairly decent game. We're what? We have one speed stat above Duskit, so we're about 110 base speed, sort of, if I want to think about, like, okay, I'm 175. Don't ever think we can outspeed the Chienta, so, I mean, Banana Split looks honestly really good this game. Banana Split, Dark Surge, and this wins the game on the spot. I want to point that out, that this literally on the spot wins the game. It actually does. I think I know the 4 that he's bringing, too. It actually does. Oh my god, it actually does. Banana Split plus Nemesis just wins this game on the spot. He can't do anything. And Naimare also does really well, but... oh my god, I really, really want to do that now. I also want to go Wobblisk, so I have a way to set up barbs for hazards, but Wobblisk is awful into this game. Then do I think, dude, I just need to, I can go for damage and then just Banana Split if needed. Ika's in. This is something that I actually am a little bit worried about, that if this hits me, then I don't get to go for my Banana Split. Do I just do it immediately? This is, again, the other use of this guy. I'm gonna do it. Banana Split, and I heckin' die. There's the banana. There it is. So what we're going to do now is go into our Naimare, and we're going to Gamma Pulse. I could also Flash and Flee, but honestly, we don't have any really good switches into this. We're just going to go for big damage. Because at this point, I get Nemesis on the field, I get a lot of damage no matter what happens. If I don't get paralyzed here, I'm happy. Ah, how much do I take per turn? 9. Ooh, this is the multiple of 9, so I have 4 turns left. 3 now. Oof. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, that sucks. We are perfectly in range to die. But we have our banana peel up. They physically can't outspeed this. Slipped in the banana peel! Yo, the sticky web! Go! Gamma Pulse! They can't do anything! This is also what I was worried about. But it's just dead now. Again, the use of the banana monkey. We get our banana split up when it's not as useful, but banana split would be much more useful, right? We still throw out insane damage. We also have utility with slapdown. We have hazard. I think the monkey's a little good, guys. This is also kind of what I wanted to hit, because I know that Nemesis can kill the rest of his team, sort of. Soul Burst comes out. We go Nemesis after this. We just Dark Surge spam. If they go into Eruptodon, we go Luminami, we Flash and Flee. If they're Prismatic Chienta, then we just Mega Chomp, switch into Vilshen after to preserve health. Yeah, there we go. And now they have to deal with Specialty Goggles boosted, Pitch Black boosted Dark Surges from Nemesis. Sheesh, is gonna do a lot of damage. A lot of damage. The banana split went up. Like, look, the monkey did not do damage to win the game. But because of the banana, we are essentially at +1 speed with Nemesis. You can put that in your calc, give Nemesis +1 speed, and it will give you the general idea of what you're outspeeding. So we have about 247 speed on our side right now. So this is a call, we just go straight into Luminami. Realistically, I could have Brawn boosted and then Rogue Assaulted the Ika if I wanted to gamble on it not being boots, but literally every single Ika is boots, so... Okay, so what we want to do here is just Flash and Flee, because just that amount of damage will be plenty for Dark Surge. Actually, no, I'm just going to Wave Wrecker instead. No! Okay, well, we're just going to Flash and Flee then. I want to say that Dark Surge... No, it's Specialty Goggles. Duh, it's going to kill. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Okay, well, they're spamming Magma Block. Oh, yeah, that kills. Goodbye. It might have just killed normally. I could have risked it. What is it, cat? Come here. Oh, look at that. She's pawing on the door. She wants to leave. Come on, little cat. Did it kill? Sick. Here you go, little kitty. But yeah, in Blocktails, I've grinded for every baller card. Like, I have 5 Softeners, 3 Snowballs, 3 Fireballs, 5 Minimizes, 1 Comatose, 1 Daze. I don't have the rest of them because they're not accessible yet. But, as you can see, without having to deal damage, the monkey was the reason we won this because we had the speed control the entire time. Mwah. Alrighty, here we go. Hi, cat. Into the next one. So, what we want to look at here is what can we outspeed. Okay, this is another game where the same thing can work, where Nemesis can literally just win with Choice Specs boosted Dark Surge. But we want to be careful of stuff like Boonery. And for Boonery, if it copies our Nemesis, I honestly don't know. Let's do this. If they go Ika lead, I really do not actually like Ika lead, but I mean, I can actually lead with Nymare, and then everything's pretty much fine. Then I bring this for the Protagon, and I think this works. If I don't bring Luminami, I'm a little weaker to Mutagon. If I don't bring Protagon, I mean, Protagon can also kind of just win with its combination of moves. Or do I bring Luminami? I don't know. I think if I bring Luminami, no. I think this is fine. I'm gonna do this. And this is fine. I'm gonna go with what I think would work. Yeah, this is what I thought they would lead with. I don't know. Their only lead that made sense there was Boonery, in my opinion. Hi. Do you guys hear my cat? I don't know if you can. Here's Flash and Flee. We could honestly presume Jetstream or Flash and Flee. Doesn't matter to me. I'm going into my Lashent. Either way, this Nymare is staying on the field, which is what we want. Then we're going to throw out... We could honestly just Fade Away is the funny thing if they try to Flash and Flee. There's Jetstream. We take nothing. Our speed falls. Doesn't really matter at all. We can just go for Fade Away. They never want to risk dying. So Fade Away is free. They never want to risk Slap down here. So Fade Away gets to come out for free. It could possibly hit... No, they wouldn't go Mutagon. Oh, they actually can't not switch into Fade Away here. They have no Spirit Switch in. Which is really good, really good, honestly. Yeah, they can't switch into this. So... Wait, that Fade Away did that much to sign him off, and I'm barely invested. How much do you think a stab move that is meant to kill these things do? I'm thinking a lot. So, we could also probably see how the ability works here. We're gonna go for the Rogue Assault. As we punch this Cinemoth, and it goes down. As we're poisoned! No! My clutch plushie! No, man, that's so tragic. Aw, man. I mean, realistically, it is the best of the statuses I could have gotten, I think. I would not have wanted to have been paralyzed. There's Ika. I actually live this hit, which is funny. Actually, no, I don't. I'm at -1. What do they click? I honestly think the electric move is coming out. No, they saw I have Lashent. They're gonna fire move. I think every move I have here. I'm gonna Banana Split if I can. I don't think any solution I had there would have worked. I just don't think anything there would have been good. That also proves that this Ika is not actually Boots. So, yeah, the Boots user's Boonery, which means this is either Clutch Plushie or something else. But I can just Flash and Flee here. Fun fact, Boonery actually takes hazard damage before it comes in. Which means if they switch in on us, we're just going to be able to hit them. I'm gonna go into this. Because the only other switches were Odayaga, which we outspeed in one shot, Boonery, which we have Pepper Burst for. It's not chipped enough for, actually it is chipped enough for Pepper Burst to kill. So watch, this actually will take the slip first. So it's going to lower its speed. But does it copy my status buffs so it won't lower its speed? I actually never not seen this. Ah, look at that. That is tricky. Okay, I live Pepper Burst. I can just kill their Boonery. I mean, they're not boots. Who's their boots user? Who was their boots user? So, very interestingly, we actually, because of how, Emulate works, we were not able to actually take advantage of the -1 speed from the Boonery. We would have been at well above half, but now we are nearly dead. But, the reason that happened is because Boonery comes in, takes hazard damage, but here we didn't take hazard damage, we just lowered its stats. So, oh, this could gust. No, my hazard! No! They're either gonna Fire Breath or something, right? I'm just gonna go into this. Here's Gust, though. Which is kind of tragic, but I kind of expected that to happen. Gust makes sense here. Here it is. Unfortunate. Flabbergast. Well, that flabbergasted me. Just Flash and Flee, then. Flash and Flee, what are they going to have? Thunderstrike? What do they have in their arsenal here? I'm just going to do this. I'm a little scared. I don't know. If they kill Lashent, I'm fine with it. I already got rid of the Boonery, which is what I was worried about. So, what do you want to do here as they flabbergast again, which is slowly making me think this is boot user. This could potentially be boot user, but it doesn't really matter because I just fade away here, I underspeed you, and then we're totally vibing. Scapegoat. We break that with fade away, I freaking hope, and then we go into Nemesis, and then we just Dark Search spam and win game. We can win game. I like doing accents, they're fun. My favorite accent is British accent, so I love those accents. Genuinely my favorite. And it's not in a rude way. I love accents. They're awesome. Because anything sounds better than my accent. I'll be honest. Hey, cat. She's just chilling. Well, Duskett switching in. Does this take this? I think it will, but I'm so sorry. And notice how we only outsped it because of the banana split. Would you look at that? I mean, there's literally so much you can do with this, right? You can use it as a revenge killer because you have a strong rogue assault that no one can switch into. You can use it to set up your hazard in your final moments. If you're about to die, you just set it up, or if you're in a really bad position, you set it up. You can then Brawn boost to late game cleaning game paired with your clutch. I really think that clutch plushie just puts this entire set together. Like if I was not clutch plushie, I would not be running Brawn boost. I'd probably be running like slap down or frost punch to hit airs. I think this is an incredible set. Honestly, I would try this out if I were you. You could also get rid of body slam for slap down if you wanted to have a way to hit, or if you just wanted to have that, because I did not click body slam at all. So I guess it's up to you. But overall, yeah, who would have thought that the thing that is fairly quick, has ridiculously overpowered moves, can set up sticky web, can double its attack stat, can set up hazards, can slap you, can flinch you, has coverage to hit the things that hit it mainly, which is air types, was going to be good. And on top of that, hits ridiculously hard with its berserk ability, which I will probably showcase at some point. And then it has no switches into its rogue assault because it guy's freaking assertive. This thing's broken.